money to go change shirts.
Because really the beer...
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Morning.
Morning, Ian.
Good morning, everyone.
All right.
What do we
So
need to change?
change your shirt. Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like a ghost.
You can do that when Nikos is doing his.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Welcome to BeerCon3, third outing of the BeerCon series. A bit different again from anything we've done before. So you may have seen a few pictures, and you may be watching the video right now. We're actually in our studio, South East London.
Yeah.
And we've spent a long time setting up a lot of tech, and I hope at some point during the next couple of days we'll give you a walk around the room.
Wait,
Sure.
What time were we up till?
20 past 2 this
20
morning.
past 2 for tech.
I was
stuff.
up till 3.
Yeah, and Scott was the last to bed.
And then he was
First
the
to
first to rise.
Last man standing, first to rise. That never happens. So this is a rare occurrence.
Brilliant work.
Yeah.
All right, so we've done BeerCon 1. BeerCon 1 was about people that a lot of people already knew and had heard of in the industry, and a couple of people that were not so well known.
Yep.
BeerCon 2 was all about the rookies. Rise of the Rookie, we called it. It was about people not necessarily fresh into the industry, but certainly fresh to public speaking. And that was about giving those people an opportunity to shine. We think it was really successful, really proud of it. And this time around, we've got a bit of a blend. So it's a few people you know that are quite well known, a few people that are not so well known, and a few rookies that have never done it before at all. So it's a nice blend. We hope that you have a good time and enjoy yourself over the next couple of days. We've also got some musical entertainment, and that's going to be started off this afternoon or this evening for about 6:30 p.m. DJ Miss Jackalope, who's DEF CON's resident drum and bass, deep house.
Yeah, she's been around since the dawn of DEF CON.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's really good.
Yep.
So she's going to be doing an exclusive set for us this evening, which is brilliant. And then to cap off tomorrow, the end of the conference itself, which is around 7:30 p.m., we've got DJ Navi.
Yeah, DJ Navi.
And we've got DJ Dan Sampaio.
Yeah.
Dan Sampaio. Sampaio.
Who you'll also know as Dan Con from our industry and our community. We're really excited about that. So before we start with the main event, we need to do some housekeeping. We don't need to do any fire drill stuff because you're all in your own environments. We know where to run, which is there.
Just run.
If the fire is there. If the fire is there, then we run there.
Although
The
there
bathroom.
is some safety advice I'd like to give out though. If
Yeah.
your smoke alarm needs to test your smoke alarm, change the battery if it's beeping. Trust me, it saves a lot of pain.
That's good advice.
Saves lives.
Yeah.
It's really good advice. So the ticket scheme this time around, we ran a free ticket tier, and
Yep.
the reason that we had tickets at all was for two reasons. One is to get registration of interest in swag, merchandise, and all that kind of stuff. So after the event, like we usually do, we'll be producing goodies. We'll be sending those out to people, a select bunch of people that have bought a ticket or at least acquired a ticket. Some of you have paid money for tickets, which we're really, really grateful for because that helps us fund the merchandise that we're able to supply people. And some have paid a few more quid than we asked for tickets. So Pen Test people gave us a nice amount of money just for a ticket. So,
Huge shout out to them. And
Big ups
our
to
buddy
those people.
Josh. He's
Yeah.
an amazing human being, Josh.
yeah, and 3 people I know work at Pen Test people. We've got
Oh.
Josh, who's going to be on the schedule. A guy called Luke, who used to work with me at Zen, and a really close friend of mine called Lucas, who used to work at Zen as well. So three associates, those guys, and that's brilliant. Special shout out to Stu Coulson as well, who paid over the odds for his ticket. SP Coulson, I know he's in the room today. So morning, Stu. We'll be catching up with you. I think it's tomorrow.
I ran into him lurking the halls of the DTX and Ace Expo, stuff like that, so it's great to see him too.
He's a great guy, absolutely great guy. And then we had sponsors, and we always have sponsors, and we have recurring sponsors, but I'm going to name them, and you'll see them throughout the event. We've got overlays on the graphics, which you'll see the names of our friends and sponsors. I'll name check them now. So first up's Quorum Cyber, and we're in a room with 3 members of Quorum Cyber, funnily enough.
Yeah.
So we'll get onto the names of these people in a little while, but one of them sat at this table.
Should be Quorum Audio Production and Cyber.
Inc.
Inc.
Yeah, I'm
we've,
going to send you an invoice for this, by the way.
we've got In Cyber UK again.
Yep.
So Kari, thanks ever so much. Hope you're tuning in. We've got Hack and Proof, who are a bug bounty platform in
Yeah,
essence. One you may never have heard much of, but we've got their CEO coming along and giving us a talk. I think, is it today?
Hey, I think it
Some
might
point
be
today.
today. Yeah.
So that's exciting stuff. Digital Overdose. I'm waving at him now. Hi, Mr. Overdose.
Hey, Mr. Overdose.
He's not listening.
Yeah.
We've got Octopi Managed Services. So is there somebody at the table from Octopi Managed Services? Could you raise your hand? You see where this is going, right? We've got Havelock Studio, who are they're not a cash sponsor, but this is the venue. We
Yeah.
thought important just to call
And,
it out.
and another employee from Havelock Studio.
Yeah, would you
Yeah.
raise your hand? Raise your hand. We've got back again Pwn Defend. And
Pawn Defend, yeah.
Pwn.
Pawn?
Edinburgh.
On.
Right.
And that's Dan Card, who's a really long-term friend of the band.
He is.
Super cool guy. Exabeam.
Yeah.
So Sam Humphries, I think.
Sam.
Yeah, Sam's dropping in later on to say hello.
She is, yes.
Hi, Sam.
And that's great.
She's not yet.
Oh, shit.
Oh, okay.
And then we've got our, again, long-standing friends, Pentest Partners. We've done lots and lots of stuff with Pentest Partners over the last few years. They've donated some really excellent prizes for us.
Yeah, I think there's a Bitfi wallet.
Yeah. In the post, in pieces.
I'm sorry, is that too soon?
It's too soon.
Yeah.
And then,
Oh, yeah.
and then the last one really it's more of a partnership than a sponsorship. And this is Robert Walters, who are fairly global. Can't be fairly. You are global, or you might. It's a binary situation, isn't it? Yeah. But they are a global recruitment organisation, and we figure a lot of what we're all about in terms of the industry is opportunity, and it's providing the platforms and the ways forward for people to get that next leg in their career, get that next chapter going on in their career. So when Robert Walters came to us and said, "Hey, we like what you guys are doing. We'd like to work with you," A, we were kind of shocked, but B, we were really excited about it. So Robert Walters are our partner. That's not just them giving us some money. That is them having a presence with the conference. So if you've joined our Discord, and if you haven't yet done that, we'd urge you to go away and do it. It's BeerCon3 /Discord. We try and keep our URLs quite simple. And if you go in there, you will find there is a bunch of channels that are around careers. And Robert Walters have got people in the Discord from their crew that are going to offer careers advice on a one-to-one or on a little group basis. So get along and ask them some questions. We've had many conversations with them. They're very much in the same mindset that we are, and we're really pleased to be working with them. And then one more shout out, and then I'll hand to the other guys for any follow-ups before we start the actual conference. So we want to talk about the crew. So there are two people here with us that are busy wandering up and down pressing buttons without their hair on fire, which is great. We put the fire out about 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, how about that?
They keep doing it, though. That's the problem.
And that's Dave and Jared.
Yeah.
And they're both Quorum guys. Quorum Beer Farmers Link Up, 3 people. We've also got in the ether, we've got Lennart. We've also got Nikos, who's doing a lot of stuff today, a lot of stuff over the days. Both Lennart and Nikos are going to be doing the green room stuff. That's bringing the guest speakers in, having a chat with them, and then delivering them into the production environment. So that's great, and we thank them very much for that. They'll also be doing a little bit of pottering around in our social media, just catching anything that we might miss. And then finally, from me, I want to just give a shout out to the mentors. So this worked really, really well for last year with the rookies. Put everybody at ease. It meant that when we actually produced the event, you would never have thought the speakers had never done it before. They look very capable, very confident, very produced, very polished. And that is down to them, but it's also in a large part down to the mentoring. So I'm just going to shout out to Claire Tills, Zoe Rose, Sam Humphries again, Dave McKenzie. Seems to have more roles on this conference than the last conference than any of us. And of course, James Ball.
Yeah.
So that's going to be me shutting up for a few minutes, and I'll just hand over to you guys if you'd like to follow up with any remarks before we get Nikos.
I think we should go to Nikos because we're still running a little bit behind time.
That's
so let's bring him in and see what levels of explosions we have.